Quinfall is a MMORPG that promises a huge map full of medieval wonders. You can explore this world as a free citizen and choose your own destiny. Will you follow the gods that rule the universe, or join the civil war that threatens to tear the land apart? Will you be a force of chaos or a bringer of peace? Quinfall offers endless quests and adventures for you to discover and enjoy. Project Awakening has been in development for a long time. It was first announced as a PS4 game, but it is still not finished. However, it is not abandoned either, and we hope to see it on PS5 soon. This game seems to be a fantasy action game that combines elements of Monster Hunter and Souls-like games. That means we can expect hard battles and huge bosses, but we don't know much more about this game yet, or if it will come out this year. So you might want to keep an eye on Project Awakening for 2024. In a world where war never ends, a new threat arises from the corpses of the fallen. They are the blighted, twisted abominations that hunger for flesh and blood. You are a mercenary knight, hired to enter the war-torn lands and slay the blighted with your team of 3 other warriors. The game is a co-op action RPG, where you can customize your knight's skills, weapons and armor. You will face different types of blighted enemies, each with their own strengths and weaknesses. The game challenges you to survive the horrors of the battlefield and the blight.
Get off him. What, you think he's got blight? Sometimes it's harder to spot, yeah? Gets in your veins first, clogs up your brain. You're infected before you know it.
He's dead. Poor bastard reeks. Probably dead for days.
You're new to this. It only gets worse after they're dead.
Makes you almost sorry for him.
My arse doesn't feel too sorry. Keep looking.
Pax Dei is a game that lets you explore the medieval era in a massive online world. You can create your own character and choose how you want to live your life. Whether you want to build a house on your own land, join other players on epic quests, or go solo on your own adventures, you can do it all in Pax Dei. The game is full of myths and legends from the Middle Ages, and magic is everywhere. Get ready for a thrilling experience.
The further we journey from the safety of the light, the greater the rewards and the dangers.
A decade of captivity has taken its toll on an Ottoman soldier. He longs to see his home again, to find everything as he left it, but in the game called Beast, he will face a harsh reality. His land is infested with evil forces, and a deadly plague afflicts his people. He has no choice but to fight for their freedom, and maybe for his own peace. Recruit your allies and battle your enemies in this game of courage and duty.
Fight! Die faster! I'm in a hurry.
That's my ego.
Move it already.
If you are a fan of Chinese history and culture, you might want to check out Project. The Perceiver, an open-world action game set in a medieval era, this game promises to deliver intense sword fights that require you to block and counter your enemies with precision and skill. You can also collect different masks that grant you special abilities or powers. There is a lot of gameplay footage available online that shows off the combat system and the world exploration. Project, The Perceiver, is coming to both PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 as a cross-generation title. You are about to enter a world where history took a dark and bloody turn. A holy figure unleashed a wave of violence and fanaticism, and you are one of his loyal inquisitors. Your mission is to purge the land of heresy and sin. But when you arrive at a town riddled with corruption, you discover a hidden threat that could unleash an ancient evil into the world. Your choices will shape the story and test your faith. How far will you go to serve your cause?
You lie. Tell me what really happened.
So, the bloodsuckers are still around, are they?
We vanquished in thy name. Amen.
Gothic is an action RPG that came out on the PC in 2001, and it is getting a fresh start with a remake. Whether you are a new or returning player, you can experience this game story that revolves around a prison mine. The mine produces valuable ore that is exploited by the authorities, who use a magic barrier to trap the prisoners inside. But things go wrong, and the prisoners take over the mine. They form different factions, and you play as a new prisoner who gets caught in the middle of the conflict.
There's the line. You had your share, mate. Get lost. Get lost. Oi, you twat!
What was that?
Sorry, you fucking twat! Mess him up!
Time to put that booty to good use.
Still taking bets?
Sure.
That's a big boy! Come on, fry it!
Avowed is the latest game from Obsidian Entertainment, a studio that has mastered the art of creating diverse and immersive RPGs. In this game, you will explore a mysterious land that is plagued by a deadly disease and uncover secrets that could threaten the very existence of the world. You will have the freedom to shape your own character and choose how to deal with the various enemies and challenges you will encounter. Whether you prefer to wield a sword or cast a spell, become the warrior or mage you want to be, and seek out a way to save the world.
The way you fight. The power you wield. The secrets you keep. You're either here to save us or destroy us. So now that you have all this power, what are you gonna do with it?
It took a long time for Capcom to prepare Dragon's Dogma 2 for its launch, but the wait is almost over. The game will let you play as an Arisen again, however, the rest of your journey is up to your choices. What kind of role will you play? What kind of pawns will you recruit to enhance your abilities? One of the reasons that Capcom postponed the sequel was because they wanted to make everything better than the first game and make it more special. You will see how much they have improved when the game comes out.
Two nations prosper in the world of Dragon's Dogma 2. Vermund, the human kingdom, and Batal, the land of Beastren. In Vermund, the Arisen who slay the dragon have ruled as kings for generations. This land of lush meadows and rolling hills is ripe for exploration. In contrast, Batal is a rugged canyon nation with a city built on the site of ancient ruins. It is home to the Beastren and their unique culture. The nation of Batal offers players a different experience from the human kingdom, with diverse environments to explore and monsters to encounter. In your adventures, you might come across people who call out to you.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir?
Other times, you might receive quests from people who you aid.
Thank heavens. Thought I'd ne'er make it. If I might be so bold as to impose upon you again, would you be willing to accompany me to the cenotaph and safeguard me from harm?
Pawns with knowledge of a quest may be able to guide you to the right location, but it is up to the player to decide whether to follow them or not. Pawns support you throughout your adventures and may come to your aid when you are in trouble. To complete your quests, you can ride ox carts to travel to major locations. But be aware, as you might get attacked en route to your destination and have to decide how to tackle the situation. During the ride, you can choose to close your eyes to quickly arrive at your destination. Time is ever passing, even while riding an ox cart, and the environment around the player constantly changes. Nighttime is especially dangerous. With no light to illuminate your surroundings, you will be enveloped in pitch black darkness where you can't even see your feet. Also, there are dangerous monsters that only appear at night, so you need to be careful when adventuring in the dark.